Wow. I want to thank you for watching another episode of the Controversy Podcast. This one is special. Let me tell you why. Today is October 24th. Today is my birthday. Now, you won't see this episode until sometime in January, maybe even later. But let me tell you why I had to record this episode today. Since 2014, when my dad died, my birthday has not been nearly as much of a celebration as it was before. The month of October has become pretty difficult to live through and to find joy in. And as part of my therapeutic process, I wanted to be able to take back the joy in this day. And here's the irony. I was preparing to actually record this episode. I started to outline some of the things that I wanted to talk about. And I was watching The Potter's Touch, and Bishop T.D. Jakes preached a sermon from John 5, the healing at the pool. And his sermon just up and down my timeline. And it gave me a scriptural foundation for the conversation we're going to have today. The story of the healing at the pool. Jesus was walking, and when he arrived at the pool of Bethesda, he met a man who had been an invalid for 38 years. That's a very, very long time. Now, when Jesus saw him, he asked him, "Do you want to be whole? Do you want to be healed?" Now, his answer revealed quite a bit about the nature of what he was going through, the stories that he was telling himself about his own healing. This isn't even about Jesus and the healing itself. It's about the man and why he laid by that pool for 38 years without ever getting in and receiving his healing. The irony, of course, is today is my 38th birthday. I am Brandon T. Bailey, and this is Controversy. Here's the inspiration. I began the chapter in the book with a quote from Psychology of Teaching and Learning, a group, a research group. And the quote really touched me, and I think it connects to the conversation we're having now. It says, "The aptitude that ripens from within and wants to unfold does not remain ready for an unlimited time, but atrophies and disappears when the environment does not help it to develop." And to me, that says the man laying down there, the invalid laying by that pool, knowing that his healing was just a few steps away. You know, in the beginning, that desire and the ability matched up. But the aptitude, the understanding, the courage, the things that it took for him to get up and go, over time, that atrophies. Over time, that starts to dissipate. If the environment is not ripe, if the environment is not encouraging, if the environment is not filling. And so my encouragement, my push to you, the listeners, is to check your environment. After 2014, slowly over time, I pulled away from ministry, and from a standing before the people and sharing, you know, from a spiritual place, I felt like I had to do that because I was running on empty. But having done that, I changed the environment. And when that environment changed, that's where atrophy was able to take place, and it becomes harder and harder to pick up, to get up, and to start over, to brush yourself off, to pick up the bed and walk. And so, this song, I really do like the original song. Stain did an amazing job. It takes me back in my mind to some time in high school listening to it, and I wanted to offer it, yes, from a place of pain, but a reminder of how important it is to place yourself, even in the midst of pain, in an environment that's going to encourage, that is going to allow for growth and development and reshaping. Because at the end of the day, if you do not, you become the invalid who is stuck laying by the pool, so close to your destiny, so close to your purpose, so close to your breakthrough, so close to your destiny, but never making it there. And so I encourage each and every one of you, whether it's you who have been suffering or whether it's somebody that you know, watch the environment. Be sensitive to the fact that some people may not be able to hear your spiritual colloquialisms, because if they are here, they cannot think in that logical space. But pray, encourage, place an environment that will allow that lid to come back down, and then minister, and then share the word, and then pray with. Listen, these are tough times that we are living in, and the suffering that I experienced in 2014 is not my suffering alone. So many other people have experienced so much more than I ever did. But my hope is that addressing the controversy, the things behind the situations that we don't talk about, will create an environment where more people can take up their bed and walk. Finally, I want to personally invite you to the Controversy Project Facebook group, A Safe Place. It is a free and exclusive community where trauma survivors and trauma supporters have gathered together to share testimonies, to share resources, and to share support and love for each other, as all of us are endeavoring to learn to live TS strong. This is just another one of the many multimedia platforms that we have chosen to use in order to fulfill this very, very important mission. And I want to invite you to be a part of it, and obviously welcome you to it in advance. Listen, in closing, until next time, I want to remind each and every one of you how important it is for you to confront your pain, how important it is for you to live your purpose, and how important it is for you to invest in your project. Till next time, peace.